If you have a high level of academic achievement and enjoy teaching, researching, and serving your community, you might want to go to the head of the class and look into becoming a university professor. University professors prepare course materials and teach them to students, while also researching and publishing in their field of expertise. To further our education about this thought-provoking line of work, we talked to a university professor.
Hi, my name is Dr. Rina Talwar Pavalito, and I am a university professor. You always want to make sure you present the findings to them clearly. And the typical day of a university professor can include lecturing, performing research, serving on committees as part of the university, and performing administrative work. I had always wanted to be a doctor or a healthcare worker since probably the age of 3. And it was when I actually joined the university to do my bachelor's and saw my professor at the head of the classroom teaching a class full of very inquisitive, learned students that really made me want to be in that position. And I decided not only to become a clinician, but also pursue a PhD and become a professor. My duties and responsibilities as a university professor include creating lectures for students, writing examinations for students. I also serve on various committees as being a faculty member at the university. And because I am also a surgeon, I also teach students foundational sciences such as head and neck anatomy, as well as oral surgery. The type of skills that one needs to be a university professor would be a love for teaching. You have to enjoy being in front of a classroom and educating people. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, so to be able to be organized and stay on track is a very important part of being a professor. There's a differential diagnosis that we need to get based on the location. Some personal characteristics that I think are best suited for this occupation would include having an inquisitive mind, not only to teach, but also to learn. Being a university professor requires you to be up to date. The students demand that you know up-to-date, evidence-based information so that when you teach them that information, you're teaching them things that they need to become a future professional. It's commercially pure, it's like a type 4 type of titanium, and it's the most biocompatible. The training and education that I needed to get to where I am today included getting a Bachelor of Science degree. I then did a 4-year doctorate in dentistry. After that, I actually pursued a PhD combined with an oral and maxillofacial surgery training program, and that was 8 years. So it took me 16 years to get to where I am. You're going down to the crestal bone so that you can see. I learn every day on my job. I learn from my students who constantly challenge me to be up to date in the knowledge that I present to them. I learn from my peers and my colleagues. One of the things I enjoy the most about being a professor is being around intellectual individuals who share ideas and challenge each other to grow. So there are various pathways that different universities allow for professors. There are assistant professors that then advance to associate professors and then advance to full professors. As a university professor, your goal may be to eventually become a division head and eventually maybe even the lead or the chair or the dean of that department. Outside of work, I enjoy spending time with my family, with my friends. We love to travel. I also enjoy dining. I enjoy fitness. I enjoy reading. I love watching movies. That keeps me fairly busy during my downtime. My goals are ultimately to be better at what I already do. I want to be a better teacher, a better professor, a better researcher. And ultimately, I would love to be part of a group that starts a residency program in oral and maxillofacial surgery in Western Canada. That would be an amazing goal.
Becoming a university professor requires more than just a strong academic background and a willingness to share your knowledge with others. It also takes years of dedication. Discover more about this occupation, such as educational requirements and salary ranges, in the occupational profile on the ALICE website. And learn about related occupations like college, technical, or vocational instructor or instructional designer. Go to alice.alberta.ca and make the most of your future.